What's up, guys? It's your boy Super Mario Retros. I'm in the game room today with a huge update to the game room. So, as you guys can see, I got some new stuff. Let's check it out. So guys, I've been trying to do updates about every 3 months, and this one took a little bit longer because I've been working on this back wall right here. It's something that was completely different. I pretty much didn't have a goal in mind, but once I did, I've been working on it, and it's finally at a good point. So guys, I'm gonna start off with it, and it is heavy on the Funko, but I wanted to make sure to include other stuff as well. So first of all, I'll start with these pictures, which I got. And we have the Super Mario Kart one here. And if you guys remember, I've had these other ones for a while. They're all from Pyramid America, that's the brand on them. You can usually find these like at Burlington Coat Factory or places like that is where I found them, at least. Also, Hobby Lobby has them. This particular one I actually ordered on Mercari because it was so awesome and I couldn't find it online anywhere. Moving on to the other side though, I have this one with the starting lineup essentially for Super Mario. That one was from Hobby Lobby and that one goes for about $14.99. Hobby Lobby always puts their stuff on sale, so if you see it for $30, just wait. It'll go 50% off like every other week, so $14.99 there. And I felt like it was kind of the perfect setup for the back wall since we have a light switch there. Alright guys, but looking at the Funko Pops, I kind of wanted to stick to just stuff that I really love or stuff that I grew up with. That's why you see here we have the Power Rangers, the original 5. You guys heard it on a previous video. I want to stick to 5 per shelf and I hit my limit, so no more Funko Pops for me. So we got the original 5 Power Rangers there. We got the original starters there, including Eevee for the Pokemon. I do have Charizard up there, but I'll go back to him. We have the Avengers there, original 5. We have my favorite characters from Star Wars there. We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, including Splinter there. And the original 5 Toy Story. This was tough because there's a lot of Toy Story characters, but I decided to go with those. And then of course we got Thanos up top with his little 3D printed Funko sign and the gauntlet there. Now this shelf, all my shelves in my game room, if you guys look around, which we're gonna touch on everything. This is an update, so we're gonna talk about everything in the game room. Every single shelf in here is custom made. I made it myself. I wanted something unique back here. Now guys, because of the unique design of this shelf, it left these little sections here for miscellaneous stuff. And what I wanted to do was dedicate each section to something that I love. So of course, I do have a Pokemon section, but Charizard himself is my favorite Pokemon, and I felt like he just needed his own section. Aside from that, I mean, he was too big to fit right here, so this only made sense. And we do have the Charizard VHS behind there. We have also this original Tommy Ash figure, which is super awesome, looks great behind it. And we have an original Tiger Pokédex. It works and everything. Has a little bit of damage down here, but that's okay. I got a steal for this one, guys. Don't want to say how much, but I got it for a really good price. And part of the shelf, so by doing certain things like that, it kind of takes away from being just a Funko shelf. It's just still a retro shelf. I'll go ahead and zoom in on the next section here. We have a Sonic section with the Sonic 3 Tiger handheld and Sonic and Knuckles, my favorite game growing up, with that lock-on technology. So looks great there. I do have Sega Genesis games over here, but I decided to use this one for the little Sonic area. Moving over to this side, guys, I love the X-Men, and the new series on Disney Plus is awesome. But like I said, I didn't want to collect a whole nother batch of Funko Pops, so I decided Wolverine would do good. We got another Tiger handheld here. This is from the new lineup, the new re-releases. Got this one online. And since it was brand new, I left it brand new. Kind of looks good. Sets up for a nice background again. And then the next little section here, we have Jurassic Park with, again, another handheld Sega Genesis game. And a few Funko Pops, but these are like a miniature ones that came in a little game. So I thought they were perfect there. I'm a big Jurassic Park fan. I'm a fan of the original movie. I was like 5 or 6 years old when it came out. And if you guys notice, I have just a few Jurassic Park figures throughout the game, with of course my favorite being this T-Rex right here. So it was only right that I had a little Jurassic Park section there. And then to kind of finish it off, I could have done another section of Funko Pops there, but I decided these 3D printed stands that I got on eBay would make for a great addition and kind of keep it as a video game section. So let me know what you guys think. It's finally complete and I can stop trying to figure out what to do there. The reason that section is so unique is because right underneath it is the couch, my gaming couch. So it had to be something kind of a little bit higher and wider. So just so you guys can see. All right guys, now this is an update, but I want to touch on everything. So this is the Mario shelf if you guys are not familiar with it. I have over 140 Super Mario games. You might see a few others mixed in, but this is predominantly Super Mario, 140 games, including the entire collection of Super Mario games for the NES, SNES, N64, the entire handheld collection there, Switch, GameCube, Wii U, and this is where I say you might see a few others mixed in. Oops. Wii. We got the Mario movie there. It's a Guitar Hero. The DS collection and 3DS collection of Super Mario games. And then guys, this next shelf, right next to the Super Mario shelf, is kind of the retro shelf, as I like to call it. And it's something I've been working on. I'm still waiting to get a few more Game Gear games. I do have, this is kind of the Game Gear section here, Sega Genesis section here. And I don't want to spend too much time on these because, again, this is just an update. A few Power Rangers there. I'm always adding to the Goosebumps collection. My most recent one is this one, which is one of the special editions. This is my first special edition. I think there's 4 of them. But I'm running out of room, so as soon as this fills up, because I'm still missing maybe like 8 or 9 Goosebumps books, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do next. And I do have my collection of Pokemon VHSs there. And again, I had to take the Charizard one out for this setup because I feel like it needed its own little section there. Now, the main thing that's new here is I did have a retro Super Mario here, but I picked up this Power Glove and I got it for an absolute steal because it was very dirty, very used up. And I'll let you guys know I paid $30 for this. And if you guys look online, they're going for a lot more, a lot more. And I cleaned it up. I took it apart and cleaned it. And you could probably use a second cleaning, maybe with like a magic erase marker. But for now, it's good for a display piece. I don't have the sensors for it, like the sensor bar. But again, I bought it more as like a retro decorative piece. But guys, it looks absolutely awesome. Great piece. Again, I don't have the sensor to use it, but this is just something I needed in the collection. Had to have it for $30. You guys see what they're going for, even like in a as-is condition, like a non-working condition, it's easily triple that. So pretty cool. Power Glove. So but to jump around, what used to be here was this kind of retro Super Mario, and now I've kind of rearranged it. He's part of the retro toy shelf, which includes my original Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, complete in box Goldar, the Mario that I was just talking about, and then a few other retro things and re-releases like Transformers. So that's kind of the back shelf right above the Sony CRT. And then on the opposite side is kind of the more Ninja Turtle section there. We have this popcorn bucket and sipper from Super Nintendo World. And then this Mighty Duck plush, which I picked up maybe about 2 months ago. Looking cool there next to Turbo Man. And then this Bebop figure that I found thrifting. It's actually in one of my recent videos. Got it for $4.99 and that's a keeper. looks great right there. So this is kind of the more retro figure, 90s kind of vibe there. And that's kind of directly above this CRT's section. Alright guys, and looking at the actual setup, starting on this side, I have the Sony CRT. Behind it, I have these cool frames with disassembled Game Boys. A couple of toys here and there. The NES and SNES classics. And then some of my consoles down here and additional toys. On this side, you guys will see Princess Peach Castle. We have my other smaller CRT TV with Paper Mario playing on there. A couple of Nickelodeon things. And then another one of the frames, disassembled DS Lite frames. Sitting on top of a VCR. We got a NES Advantage there for decorative purposes. It does work. And then a couple things down here. So this is kind of the 3DS section, but I decorated it using some Power Rangers figures, Yoshi. This is also a popcorn bucket from Super Nintendo World. We got a Famicom system, a Wii, Wii U, NES, Super Nintendo. Something new that I started doing is like behind some of my consoles, just to kind of fill up or have a place to put some of my stuff. I started adding like here, I got these VHSs, some of my favorite VHSs growing up. So they kind of serve as decoration, but also give the room kind of a retro vibe. Put that cookie down. Again, one of my favorite VHSs growing up. And then I do have the figure over there. And then kind of moving over, I do have the Super Famicom there, which is connected to this TV. I have my daughter's Switch Lite with a few character figures from the movie back there from the Super Mario. And then something cool that I found recently, guys. This is the original Ninja Turtle series on DVD. And there is 193 episodes on here. There's 23 discs. I found this for $2.99 thrifting. So if you guys check it out, we'll open it up. Each one of these has like 2 or 3 discs in it, but look. There's 23 discs in here. Super cool. One of my good finds here recently. Something that still need to do, and I mention it every time, is I need to add backing on this side. This side has backing. This side doesn't, but I've been preoccupied working on that back wall. But I can finally tackle some of the smaller projects in here. So kind of making our way down a little bit more. We got the GameCube here. We have this random Funko Pop that I found thrifting. It's from the Rangers captain. I'm a big Texas Rangers fan. They won the World Series last year. Super awesome. Anyway, so I think that kind of looks cool there. We have my Xbox with the Master Chief helmet on top. Bowser's airship. And a cool Titanus figure there that goes along with the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers figures. Alright guys, going back to kind of the area back here with the Funko shelf. This is kind of my handheld shelf, and I have made some changes here. I think on my previous video, these 2 shelves were still kind of up in the air what I wanted to do. But as you guys can see, I have a kind of a more newer Mario up there with the box to my original Switch. I'll bop it. Even some retro vibes there. We got some of my original handhelds here, which are my DMG Game Boy. 2 Game Boy Pockets. I have the Mario Game & Watch that released during the 35th anniversary. My 2 kind of Game Boy Advances there. One is a custom Game Boy Macro. My Yoshi collection. My daughter's Switch Lite box. And then this is what's kind of changed. I did have my Wiimotes here, along with that Kirby. They were sitting there, but then this shelf was kind of up in the air. So what I did is move these down, and then I put the boxes to my NES Classics there. And I feel like it works. I do have a few random things here, like my Mario hat that I sometimes wear when I do these cover photos. Another popcorn bucket, this one's from Disneyland. Millennium Falcon. Sitting on the window ledge here, we have my collection of Jack's Super Mario figure, 4-inch Mario figures. And that's something I'm just kind of picking up as I go along. There's a Fire Mario that's available on Target right now. I might order it one of these days. And my goal is to maybe complete those one day. I don't want to overpay for them. Just kind of as they re-release, I'll pick them up. I think my favorite right now is Tanuki Mario. We have Raccoon Mario, regular Mario, Penguin Mario, and Ice Mario. And then guys, on that same window ledge, but kind of above, we have my collection of Mario figures from the Super Mario movie. And then on the opposite side, we have my Playmates Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the Mutant Mayhem movie. And that kind of makes up this back wall. So I get a lot of natural light coming in, which is awesome because you guys know I like to take pictures. And natural light gives you the best pictures. So there you have it, guys. Just kind of an update to the game room. Kind of wanted to give you guys an updated feel. I'm always moving stuff around, always picking up new things and selling certain things, buying new things. But kind of wanted to show you guys what we're working with here. I'm really excited about this back section there. It kind of finally came together. So I'll keep you guys informed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave me a comment. And until next time, peace out.